All right, hello, my friends. Welcome back. So we will now learn a function very similar to the functions of creating an array from scratch that obviously you have mastered by now. But we're going to do full function. Now, with this function, we're going to fill the arrays of the size and shape that we want with the numbers that we want. Now, in theory, it's pretty much the same as the ones and zeros, so that's why we're building from what we already know. So we're just going to apply our knowledge. You ready? So first of all, we got to import the NumPy library. Let's run the code. So I'll say NP and call the full function. And I'll do Shift-Tab. Okay, so there's our document. Here the shape parameter is the size of the array. As you know, we'll enter this as a tuple. So then I have a fill value parameter, and with this parameter, we're going to write the number that we want to fill the array with. And again, we will be able to determine the type of the array elements with the dtype parameter. Now, some of you might be asking, well, why don't you just tell me about the other parameters? Well, my friends, believe me, we're going to get through the most used parameters here. And if there is a need to use some of the other parameters, well, you can go ahead and examine them on your own time. But we're going to create a one-dimensional array of 8 elements, for example, consisting of the number 5. Since it will be one size, I am writing 8. I'll say comma, and I'll enter whatever I want to fill it in with. So I'll say 5. Now I'm not writing anything into the dtype. The integer output comes by default in the full function. So we're going to run the code, and there's the result, just as we wanted. So now let's do another example and create a two-dimensional array of 6 digits in 2 by 3 dimensions. So here I'll say NP and calling the full function. I'm defining a 2 by 3 shape with a tuple inside. All right, so now we've determined the size, so I'll say comma. Now what number do we want it to be? How about 6, yeah? Yes, so I write that down, and let's set float as the dtype this time. Let's run it. All right, so look at that. We've determined a two-dimensional array of 2 by 3 consisting of 6s. All right, that's that. Well done. Stick around. I'll see you in the next lesson.